Welcome to Celebrity Page TV. I'm Sonia Isabel in our New York City newsroom along with James Vaughn, who's keeping us covered out west.
Hey Sonia, it's our annual Academy Awards preview show. Here's what's on today's special episode.
On one night, movie lovers unite.
It's Hollywood's party of the year. We're getting you ready for the 94th Oscars, from the hosts to the snubs and, of course, the fashion.
Also,
and I thought, finally, we have this opportunity. It's been the longest time.
This year's nominees making history. We're talking with the cast of Coda about their barrier-breaking film.
Plus, will it be a big night for Encanto, or will Billie Eilish or Beyonce take home gold? But first, we begin with everything you need to know about this year's Academy Awards. Here's all the Oscars dish.
This is the place where stories come to life. So for one night, movie lovers unite.
ABC and the Academy hoping to bring people together for Hollywood's biggest night.
Hosted by Regina Hall, Amy Schumer, and Wanda Sykes. For the first time since 2018, the Oscars will have a host. In fact, 3 hilarious women will be doing the honors.
It's just been so fun working on it. I'm like, working on it is kind of the best part.
It's a lot of writing, talking, brainstorming, like getting to know each other, feeling each other's comedic vibes.
With COVID protocols relaxing in LA, this year's ceremony should look the way it did before the pandemic.
It's always a very, very cool thing.
Real-life husband and wife Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem both nominated this year, along with several newcomers, including another real-life couple, Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons.
You are marvelous, Rose.
Their film, The Power of the Dog, leads all other contenders with 11 nominations, followed by Dune with 10. Both are up for Best Picture, along with Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, and West Side Story.
There's just no time to die.
Billie Eilish and Beyonce also both up for their first Oscars, facing off in the Best Original Song category, along with Lin-Manuel Miranda, who could complete his EGOT with a win.
We are presenting 2 awards tonight, documentary short subject and live-action short film.
One big change this year, the Academy removing 8 of the lesser-known categories from the broadcast to help save time.
I'm excited, and I think anything to get that show shorter is a blessing.
Enjoy the show!
We'll find out all the winners Sunday, March 27th on ABC. And that's today's dish. The dish continues now with the latest Oscars buzz from Us Weekly. Correspondent Christina Garibaldi is here. Always good to see you, Christina. And let's start with some snubs, including Lady Gaga.
Yes, we were very surprised that Lady Gaga was snubbed for Best Actress in her role in House of Gucci. However, she was nominated for a BAFTA, a SAG Award, and a Critics' Choice Award, where she recently stepped out in a daring Gucci gown that left very little to the imagination. But let's be honest, Lady Gaga is probably the only one that can pull that one off. Now, her House of Gucci co-star Jared Leto was also left off the Oscars list for his role as Paolo Gucci. Now, the actor went through an unrecognizable transformation that earned him a Critics' Choice Award nomination and a SAG Award nomination, but Oscar voters, I guess, weren't that impressed.
And any surprise appearances you think we might see on the red carpet?
Well, the stars will definitely be out, including Zoe Kravitz, who is a presenter. Now, we are hoping that maybe she will make her red carpet debut with boyfriend Channing Tatum. The two have been dating since August of 2021, so it would be great to see them make it official. Now, we are also hoping that Beyonce will be in attendance, since she is nominated for Best Original Song for Be Alive for the movie King Richard. And she will be rubbing elbows with presenters Wesley Snipes, Lily James, Chris Rock, Uma Thurman, and Kevin Costner. It is certainly going to be a star-studded event, and we are so happy the Oscars is back in full force.
Thank you as always, Christina. And for more stories like these, check out the newest issue of Us Weekly. Now let's take a deeper dive into some of the top nominees.
Yeah, Sonia, we are starting with Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, which is up for 7 awards, including Best Picture. And it can make Oscar history if it follows in the footsteps of its predecessor.
I've been told I'm the first Afro-Latina, the first openly queer woman of color to be nominated for an Oscar. I was like, that's cool.
Ariana DeBose already making history with her portrayal of Anita in the hit film. The actress also sharing a monumental moment with Kristen Stewart, as this year's Oscars marked the first time two openly LGBTQ+ actors have been nominated at the same time.
Tonight is about family.
The movie's family sharing their gratitude and excitement for even more milestones.
I feel really blessed and proud to be part of this film and to be part of history.
It's an honor to be a part of it. I'm so incredibly proud of everyone involved.
Exactly 60 years after the first version won Best Picture, if it happens again, it might be the only story to earn the coveted award twice.
Any nomination or award it gets, I think, is fully deserved. I was there. They put the work in. He did everything right. And it's such a beautiful and beloved story. It told in such an important way.
I'm proud to authentically be part of this film. And, you know, I'm a proud Puerto Rican and a proud Latina. And the fact that we have this amazing platform to be part of a Steven Spielberg film, to be part of an American classic, it's just incredible.
The movie securing 7 nominations and putting more people of color in the spotlight.
It makes me really proud and honored to be able to be an authentic voice to the world.
Also nominated for Best Picture is the film Coda, which stands for Child of Deaf Adults. It's up for 3 Oscars, including one for Troy Kotsur, who was the first deaf man nominated in an acting category at the Academy Awards. Correspondent Rachel Smith talked with Troy and his co-stars.
You're the girl with the deaf family?
Yeah. I just want to tell you right now.
And you sing. Interesting.
This is truly one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in a long time. You not only have to convey so many emotions with this very touching and powerful script, but you have to learn, you did sign language, you have an American accent, and you sing!
Thank you so much. I mean, I had a great group of people around me that really, really helped me, so thank you to them. I've always been interested in learning ASL and interested in learning about deaf culture. Troy, Daniel, and Marley really, really, really helped me, and they kind of took me under their wing and I guess were constantly helping me grow with my ASL. I was just so grateful that everybody kind of welcomed me into their world and their culture and their community.
I've got a feeling, I feel so strange. Everything about me seems to have changed.
Thank you so much for this beautiful film. It is an absolute gift.
Oh, well, thanks. That means a lot. I appreciate it. I'm glad you had the opportunity to see the film. What a rich experience, right?
It was so rich watching the movie. I can only imagine how satisfying and rewarding it must have been for you being involved.
It's authentic casting, deaf people. And I thought, finally, we have this opportunity. It's been the longest time.
So I was so happy that Coda, the film, had 3 legitimately deaf actors in 3 deaf roles. I mean, I feel like the deaf community is going to be thrilled.
It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week we celebrate women in the entertainment industry who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Well, today we're shining the spotlight on the animated film Encanto, which is nominated for 3 Oscars. Here's today's See Her Spotlight.
Mirabel, the fate of the family is gonna come down to you.
Disney bringing us true movie musical magic. Encanto about a gifted family from Colombia, but with one daughter still in search of what makes her special.
Mirabel's search for her gift is very much what all women do, what a lot of people do in this country, but it's such a specific journey for women in particular because, you know, it's like, am I enough without the roles that society has placed on me? How about like just me and my heart like alone?
Why am I the only one that didn't get a gift? You're just as special as anyone else in this family.
The film packed with female talent celebrating family, Latinx culture, and finding the courage to be yourself.
This movie is about family, but it's also about finding your role within your family. That's not only your actual blood family, but your chosen family, and then hence the world. So yeah, just don't be afraid to be you.
So much excitement.
Jessica and the cast hitting the red carpet for the premiere.
It's a worldwide film that can touch the hearts of not just Latinos everywhere and Afro-Latinos, which is really dear to my heart to see my kids represented, my family represented.
Some of us have a connection to Colombia, but we are all Latinx cast.
I've been an actress for 50 years.
and I've done almost everything. I never done something like this.
I'm really excited that this is a real family movie about family.
Encanto is streaming now on Disney+. And for more information, visit seeher.com.
Still to come.
They know everything. They don't.
We wish we knew who was winning Best Actress. Could it be Kristen Stewart for her portrayal of Princess Diana? And later,
I love the color pink. I wanted to celebrate love and my love for craft.
a preview of the Oscar red carpet fashion. It's all ahead on Celebrity Page TV. Get your entertainment headlines as they happen. Follow us on Twitter at Celebrity Page TV. Now back to the show.
Dancers Derek and Julianne Hough kicking off the Oscars celebration.
Have you ever wished that you could step into your favorite movies?
Well, we have, and we are bringing that idea to life.
To help get us ready for the Academy Awards, these talented siblings performing some of the most legendary dance numbers from throughout movie history.
Everything from like Dirty Dancing, Saturday Night Fever, Moulin Rouge, Chicago, Beauty and the Beast. We're creating these really iconic moments in a very cinematic way.
You can watch Derek and Julianne step into the movies March 20th and 26th on ABC.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV and our Academy Awards preview special. Actress Kristen Stewart has picked up her first Oscar nomination for playing Princess Diana in the film Spencer. We spoke with someone who knew Diana personally for his reaction to the film.
Mummy, what's happened to make you so sad?
Well, here, in this house, there is no future. Past and the present are the same thing.
As Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was falling apart, the royal family gathers for Christmas. That's the setting of the movie Spencer, which has made Kristen Stewart an Oscar nominee.
The Oscars are such a funny thing. Like, every time it's brought up, it's like, I'm sure you don't want to talk about this and this stuff doesn't matter to you at all, but like, what do you think about the thing? I'm like, I'm stoked. Like, this is the first time ever.
Diana, they can't change. You have to change.
Kristen, not the only one who's stoked. So is Princess Diana's former voice coach and the author of the book, Diana, the Voice of Change, Stuart Pearce.
I think Kristen is extraordinary. What I find really interesting is the fact that her spirit is so alive, 24 years after her demise.
Fight them. You are your own weapon.
And now this wonderful movie. So I feel that there will be more and more and more revelation about Diana's work. From an iconic point of view, she's very useful to us to see a way of being able to return to that is most pure, that is most loving, that is most compassionate, that is most empathic, because she wore her love on her sleeve.
It absolutely speaks to her resonance. It just won't stop reverberating.
Diana, for the good of the country.
Spencer is streaming now on Hulu.
The Oscars are trending on CelebrityPage.com. Our social producer, Ricky Cornish, joins us with a preview of the red carpet fashion. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Sonia. After 2 years of wearing sweats, the stars are ready to return to the biggest fashion show in Hollywood.
From bold statements to beautiful gowns, the Oscars never disappoint when it comes to head-turning looks. Access Hollywood's Zuri Hall sharing her predictions for what the stars will be wearing on the big night.
Do you kind of have any prediction as to what the fashion statements might be like this year? Have you heard anything in that field?
Yeah, I think this season is going to be a continuation of what we started seeing last year, which is more, go big or go home. We're so sick of being in our homes, in our pajamas, in our leggings all day, every day. This is our opportunity to get dressed up, to celebrate, to be out, to be moving about the cabin. So I think we're going to see a lot of maximalist statements. Skin is definitely in. The cutouts are across the board these days. We'll see if that continues, which I would love, because we need a little drama in our lives, good drama, because we're sick of all the not fun drama we've been dealing with the last couple of years.
Catch the Academy Awards March 27th on ABC. For more Oscar news, head to CelebrityPage.com.
Just ahead.
I'm so glad you brought it up. You're the only person who's brought it up in the whole time. Oh my God.
Sharing the Oscars excitement with the cast of Tick, Tick, Boom. That's coming up on Celebrity Page TV.
It's a pair of nominations for the film Tick, Tick, Boom.
This is the life of Bohemia.
And
Andrew Garfield nominated as Best Actor for his portrayal of the late musical theater composer Jonathan Larson. We caught up with his co-star Judith Light for her reaction to the big news.
I am praying to all of the Oscar gods. Love him. God, he is so talented and amazing, and what a gorgeous human being he is. I mean, this is Lin-Manuel Miranda's first directing foray. Are you kidding me?
Judith isn't the only one excited about Tick Tick Boom's nominations. Correspondent Rachel Smith spoke with star Andrew Garfield and director Lin-Manuel Miranda just before the movie's release last year.
I am 29 years old. I work at the Moondance Diner. Okay. 1 sec. Do we take reservations? No, we do not take. We're a diner. I have an original rock musical
Hey, boy genius.
that I have spent the last 8 years of my life writing.
Congratulations, first of all, on this beautiful film. And I mean, just what a gift it really is.
Thank you so much. I feel very, very grateful to have been a part of it and to be able to bring it to people. It's a beautiful feeling.
You have been holding out on us. I mean, I think when the world hears your voice, they're going to be offering you, move over, Celine or Bruno. They're going to be offering Andrew his own Vegas residency.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for the Andrew Garfield Vegas residency. I don't know what I would sing or perform, but we'd figure it out.
Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer.
I learned to sing for this. I got a chance to work with great coaches and had all the time to get my voice to the place where I could feel like I could start to honor John Larson. So I just feel so grateful.
What a perfect movie for you to make your directorial debut. I mean, I couldn't think of anything more fitting.
Well, you know, Judith Light says to Andrew Garfield in this movie, try writing about what you know. This show is everything I know. This show is, I lived through my 20s as a struggling musical theater composer. I know what it's like to feel the immense pressure of having a whole musical in your head and the gulf between that and anyone ever seeing it and the world taking notice. Music and story in the right combination can just move you like nothing else really can. I'm not quite sure why people make things that aren't musicals. They're the best.
When we come back,
to work with them is honestly the highlight of my career.
Me and Toby arrived and all of their arms were just open.
It's Andrew Garfield's other big movie, but should it have gotten more nominations? Next on Celebrity Page TV.
Questlove's film Summer of Soul, the favorite to win the Oscar for documentary feature.
I gotta admit, I'd never heard of the Harlem Cultural Festival.
The documentary telling the story of a 1969 musical festival in Harlem and the civil rights struggle happening at the same time. I spoke with some of the musicians featured in the film.
Questlove found the footage of the concerts and put the whole project together.
It was a pleasant surprise to me because I didn't know, first of all, that it was being filmed. So to look back and see that, what a pleasant memory it is.
Summer of Soul is streaming now on Disney+.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV and our Academy Awards preview special. Well, some people complain the Oscars often fail to recognize the movies that audiences actually go to see in theaters, but there is at least one category that appears to have gotten it right.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
It turns out the Academy forgot about Spider-Man 2. Despite being the biggest movie of 2021 and getting rave reviews from critics, it failed to earn any major Oscar nominations.
The unforgivable omission of Spider-Man No Way Home. How did that not get one of the 10 nominations for Best Picture? There are only 11 movies made this year.
You got how many slots? Throw in Spider-Man, for God's sakes.
But Spider-Man wasn't the only blockbuster basically ignored by Oscar voters.
Is this what you wanted?
So was the second highest grossing film of 2021, Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And another one of the biggest movies, Free Guy.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
All three of them picking up only one nomination each for Best Visual Effects.
We used to be able to get into a room with the enemy.
For now, they're just floating in the ether.
Also nominated in the visual effects category, 2 other blockbusters, No Time to Die and Dune.
There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
Only one of them, Dune, picking up a Best Picture nomination, proving that even if fans brave a pandemic to watch it in theaters, it doesn't guarantee recognition from the Oscars.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
And we'll find out who wins Sunday, March 27th on ABC.
Very excited for that. And Sonia, might I say, you were looking very red carpet ready. On behalf of Sonia and the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm James Vaughn. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you right back here next week. And remember, we've always got you covered at celebritypage.com for your daily trending stories.